Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and I just want to thank you for clicking on this video. Today we are using the Jackie Aina X ABH palette, so Anastasia Beverly Hills, for this look. It's a purple and peachy pink look using the three, what were they? I'm blanking right now. The three pressed pigments in the whole palette. These three right here. These shades are going to be primarily what we use for this look. I've used a lot of pressed pigments, and these are so far the most smooth that I've used. There was no skipping on my lid, there was no patchiness. So far, I really love this palette, and I was able to create this look very effortlessly. So I definitely recommend purchasing it while it's still available, just because this is a limited edition palette. So if you want to see more, definitely stick around.
Bunbun beats on the track.
To get this look started, we are taking the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by IT Cosmetics in Light Fair, and we are just applying that to the lid as primer. And you don't want to set that concealer once you apply it. Now just taking my ring finger and patting out that concealer on my lid. And once you've patted in the concealer, we're taking the shade Big Wig, and I'm taking that on the brush it comes with on the packing shadow end. I don't know how to explain it, but we're taking Big Wig and putting it all over the eye, going into the inner corner and the outer corner. It's okay if you're a little messy with this. We are going to blend and clean this up later.
Bunbun beats on the track.
Just dipping into the shade Pinker with a Morphe M506 brush and blending out the edges of Big Wig, making sure everything is seamless. Now taking the shade Supreme on a Morphe M433 brush, I am blending out the edges of Pinker and Big Wig, just making sure everything looks nice and gradiented, or if that's a word, gradient effect, ombre. I suck at explaining this. You see what I'm doing, making it pretty. I'm also taking that Supreme shade on the Anastasia brush, just on the blender side, and I am blending that up into the brow bone. I'm now just taking those three brushes I previously had stated and taking those three shades that we used before, the Supreme, Pinker, and Big Wig. I'm just going to keep reapplying those shades and blending, just making sure it looks how I want it to look. At this point, it's up to your preference. You can apply as little or as much shadow as you want. Just make sure you blend everything. Blending is key. Just using an M441 with no product to blend out the edges. Use IT Cosmetics concealer to cut my crease. I'm just going to clean it up a bit, and then taking my finger, I'm going to firstly use that to apply the shade Trust Issues on our lid, and then I'm going to also apply that shadow with the M124 brush by Morphe. I also end up applying it with the Morphe M421 brush as well, and then cleaning up the edge of our cut crease with a paintbrush that I got from Walmart. So on a clean M506 brush, we are taking the shade Pinker and firstly applying that to the outer edge, outer corner of our eye, and then we are taking the shade Big Wig using the Anastasia brush to put that also on the outer edge, just to make a gradient effect and just tie in that shimmer shade. Use the NYX white liquid liner, and I also use the black liner on my eyes, but I honestly recommend just using like their NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, drawing a line with that and then setting it with a white shadow. That works better because the liquid liner cracks. Applying the Milk Makeup Kush mascara and Milani Luminoso blush. This is a favorite blush of mine. Very beautiful and shimmery, amazing drugstore product. The Kylie Skin Finish Illuminating Powder in Snow Angel, and then topping that off with Jeffree Star Uranus Highlighter Skin Frost, just to make my face glowy. I'm also applying that Kylie highlighter on my brow bone and topping it with a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ladybird. Sorry, that was fuzzy, but it's Ladybird. This is my favorite part of getting glammed up, using my Canababe lashes. These are in the style Tangy. You guys can use my code to save some money. This is what they look like when they are on. We're also going to take the shade Big Wig on a pencil brush on the M431 brush, and we're going to put that on the lower lash and smoke it out with our M433 brush and the shade Pinker. And then also going in with the big fluffy brush, the M441, just to make everything nice and seamless on that bottom lash line. Inner corner highlight, I'm using the shade Soleil, and I'm also going to put that on the bottom like third of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to top that Soleil shade with the Ladybird color from ColourPop, and then applying Shookington to my bottom lash line where that purple is. I lined my lips with Cork by MAC lip liner, and then I'm going to go in and put some bottom mascara on and the NYX white waterline pencil, and then filling in my lips with Kylie One Wish. It's a liquid lipstick, a matte formula, and then topping that off with MAC Honey Love lipstick in the center.
Bunbun beats on the track.
Alright, and this is the finished look, and thank you guys for watching. Definitely subscribe if you'd like to see more looks. In the description I also have my Instagram and the information for, of course, the Canababe lashes, so that you can look into those and use my code Mrs. Perps. All that information will be in the description, along with the product description of everything that I used in this video. I just want to thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your night, day, morning, whatever time you're watching this.